a late night telephone call and some clandestine whispering. You see, I had already had the baby, so when you deliver a baby, the mother doesn't get much sleep anyway. You know, little Kev might have been, 1 month old, like fresh from the hospital. And I wasn't back to work yet, so I was just mom, only mom, waking up all night. And, I overheard some greasy talk from the next room. Well, who's he talking to? So, I tipped and I crept and I heard what I heard, and I was like, wow, okay, so this is how it's going down. Little Kev's 12, so that was 12 years ago. It has made our marriage, and I know this is cliche, but it's true, it's made our marriage stronger. And no, I'm not back to the girl that I was before him, because when you get stung like that, you never go back to who you were. Only a fool does. But I love him and he loves me, and we addressed it head on, and it was a mutual decision to reveal this in my 2001 autobiography, Wendy's Got the Heat. And if you told me when I was 25 years old or 30 years old that I would stay around for a cheater, I would have been like, you's a lie. You are lying. I've got way too much to offer a man to stick around for him cheating on me. At that particular time, I had my career in radio. I was making a great salary. I had vacation property, of my very own, and the world was my oyster. So I definitely thought I wasn't staying around for some cheating. But I did. And I don't regret it. And I do think it's a double standard with cheating. I think that you men are just sometimes so Neanderthal that you could never put up with your woman cheating. A man putting paws on your meat. But women have got to deal with that fact, many of us, at some point in our lives.
I think in the book you had mentioned that I guess your parents were home. Were at your house?
Yes, my parents were at our house at the time that happened. So, needless to say, they were home at the house. They were visiting from Florida, helping me learn how to be a mother. And little Kev was like a month old, so they were planning on staying for 3 months until I went back to work. So they were right at the house in the middle of all that. And I think one of the smartest things that I could have done was only involve them in terms of whatever they might have overheard. I never went to my mother and talked to my mother about it. I never talked to my father about it. I'm sure my father wanted to punch Kevin out for, the old man that he is. But, this is what dads want to do. This is what brothers and siblings want to do. But this is a problem that was between me and Kevin. And it just so happens that everybody was in the house because they were visiting us from out of town. But I did not bring it to them. They minded their own business. And we've all healed. It's not just me who's healed. My mom and dad played their position. In other words, stay out of it. And love him like their very own son today. Just love him, respect our union, understand how hard we go for our love. And when they hear passionate talk at our house, they know to mind their own business, which I love. And it does get passionate at our house. Hashtag scream. I would never have an open relationship. I think that's a recipe for disaster, and it's more than just celebrities. I know 4 couples in my own personal life of regular, normal people. 2 black, 1 white, and 1 mixed, where she's black and he's white. And these are all people with advanced degrees. I'm talking they got their 4-year college, but now they're on to doctorates and masters and law degrees and things like that. They have open relationships. For the life of me, I would never do that. But you know what I've noticed? Open relationships seemed cute and worked for these couples, and I kind of enjoyed being friends with them. None of them know each other, but I kind of enjoyed it just to, like just an observation. But guess what's happened? As the women have gotten older, because now we're all around 50, they've slowed down on this notion, and the husbands still want it. So now it's created a little dissension. In other words, it was cute and funky and fly when everybody's 35 years old. But now, damn near 50 and kids, some of the women don't want an open relationship anymore. But, the horse has left the stable. How are you going to dial back? Right. I don't know. That's not something I would consider, though.
In the man drama chapter of your book, when it comes to cheating, You said to deny it, to take it to your grave.
Damn right.
So, has Kevin ever accused you of cheating?
No.
No.
I'm always available. And just because you're available doesn't mean you cheat. You don't cheat, but you know what? It raises suspicions when you make furtive movements. You know, when you're always going out with your girls at night, as opposed to sometimes at night, but mostly during the day. Honestly, I find the best time to get together with friends is during the day. You can drink the same amount of wine, you have the same meal in the same dark restaurant, and the same girl talk, and it's fabulous, and you're home before it gets dark. You can also cheat during the day, so you know a person is foolish to think that cheating only happens at night.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we do what we can in terms of human nature to try to alleviate suspicion of anything like that. And I think one of the things that works for us, yeah, we work together, but we also have, you know, lives outside of work, and my life goes over here and his life goes over here, and that's the only way we can make it where we don't crack each other's skulls. But when my cell phone rings, I pick it up. Now, if I don't pick it up after 3 times, then that could be that I'm in an interview. So then I'll call you, you know, when I get out of the interview. No, he's never accused me of cheating. And that's not my style.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a relationship person. But for people who do cheat, unless you are busted, cold busted, take it to your grave.
So
don't get all Mother Teresa on me and start confessing. You know, tretching them on Naughty by Nature said it the best. Do your dirt all by your lonely. Don't tell your friends what you're up to. If you know you need some strange, then, and I'm not condoning it, but all I'm saying is, what is the purpose of telling? Because all you're doing is hurting feelings. Nobody's giving you an award for admitting that you cheated.
So basically what you're saying is that if Kevin cheated again, you just don't want to know about it. Just keep it on the low.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I cheated on Kevin,
right,
I would not tell him. If he cheated, if you cheat on your wife, don't tell her.
Right.
If you are busted, then confess.